Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Tuesday, March the 12th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. Want to first off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading right now. The Dow Jones is down about 8 points. The comp Qs are down about 13.5, which the Nasdaq is the weakest index across the board today. The Russell 2000 is down 3 points. The S&P is down 4.25. If we take a look at the commodity sector here, USO is up 33 cents, GLD is up $1.12, GDX is up 88 cents, JJC Copper is up 43 cents, Silver is up 19 cents. The volatility index, the VIX, is up 88 cents. And a couple movers and shakers here across the board. The XLF, the financials, they're down 9 cents. The XOI, the oil index, is up $5.61 here. A little bit of weakness in the dollar today, causing some nice upward pressure in the commodity, in the precious metal sector here. Euro showed some early morning strength, but then gave that back, started selling off back around 10 o'clock. That's exactly when the volatility started picking up a little bit more in the market here. Actually, that's when the volatility reversed, right when the euro reversed, and the dollar reversed back to the top side as well. Right now, gold's trading sideways, silver's trading sideways, crude oil is trading sideways, and the commodity sectors, the commodities are basically in pause mode right now. But we take a look at the market going into the open. We were mentioning the fact to our traders that are in our room, which if you would like to get access to our live intraday chat room, you can go to wallstreettrading.com and fill out the form on the right-hand side of the homepage for the 14-day free trial. Go check it out. Have a lot of good stuff here. But going into the open this morning, we mentioned the fact that we were in a nice little downward bullish channel, all right, and we were looking to see we were actually looking for a market pop and possible fade. That's exactly what happened. We got this little minor breakout right here after we were trying to break past this key level around 1549.25. And we popped up, got rejected at 1551 and reversed right back to the downside. The whole thing that we were looking for was for a move and a hold back below 1549. Once we got back below 1549, as you guys know, once you try to break back out of the channel and you fail, you usually get a fast move in the opposite direction, and the channel usually acts as an air pocket, and that's exactly what happened. So we got short the ES around 1549.25, and we were able to ride it all the way down to 1544 with the target being yesterday's opening price, which is right here, and that target got hit. Our real target was actually 1543. If you want to take a look at it on a bit of a smaller time frame here, by looking at the 5-minute chart, you can see more or less what happened. Nice little bull trap scenario that played out on the open. Let me zoom in here for you guys at the 5-minute chart of the ES. You can see we were consolidating, trying to break past this 1549 half level. Buyers came in, they knocked us right up there, got rejected right at the previous day's highs, went positive for a second there on the ES, came right back below the neck positive previous day's close line, went right back below the open, and then once we broke back below that key 1549 level and we started holding it below that, then we took out this 1548 level. That was a clue to get short. Again, this was a kind of, you can even say this was your little left shoulder, your little head, your little right shoulder, your little breakdown. But all in all, the market had some nice selling pressure today. Again, the Nasdaq futures were really the index that were showing us some relative weakness in the morning here that kind of led the other markets to follow down a bit there. Again, Apple had popped up when it was near the top of the list, and then it pulled right back in. If you take a look at the 1-minute chart, 2-minute chart of the ES, which I have to trade the markets, you can pretty much see it a little bit cleaner here now. And you can see the ES 2-minute chart. This is nice little upward channel, sloping upward channel. Try to break out right here. Trap those buyers in there, wash them down, and right when we got right here back to this opening price, we started seeing that selling pressure come in. We're really not trying to get short down here, but we did have an order to get short 1549.25. We got filled exactly on this candlestick, and it gave a nice little clean trade. I would have to say this is the cleanest trade we have seen in a while, especially to the downside. So in any case, again, if you trade futures, options, equities, come check us out. We have a lot of great stuff for you all out there. And going into the afternoon session here, we're watching this key trend line to see if we get rejected. We actually, again, I also call this a little short down here for a little retrace, 50% retrace of the selling pressure. And the fact that that level held right there goes to show that there are some sellers in the market today. So 1547.25 is going to be a level to watch. Next level to watch back to the top side is 1548.25 and then 1549.25. So a lot of stacked up resistance right here below the opening, the previous day's close, and the previous day's highs, which kind of lets me know there could be more order flow to the downside today. You can also draw this little key trend line in right here and say, okay, we're kind of forming a little consolidation triangle right now, looking for moving either the top side to the downside. So we'll see how it plays. We'll see how it sets up. If we move back to the downside, you want to be watching that 1543 level. And I just gave you guys the top side levels right there. As far as the ETFs goes, for you home gamers out there that use the ETFs to track the market, you can see the SPY was in this nice little upward channel that we've been in since the gap up that we had last week Tuesday, and we're kind of testing that little bottom trend line right there. And if we break below this trend line, this could be a little short-term top in the market. If we break below this key trend line and we actually close below the level here, so there is some weakness, some sellers in the market today. If we hold this key trend line on the SPY, which comes in around the 155.40, 155.45.50 area, we can maybe make a move back up again towards these opening and previous day's close and previous day's highs. But there's a lot of resistance up here around this 155.90, 156 area. All right, as far as the triple Qs goes, the triple Qs broke down. They rallied up a bit, filled the gap, and then crapped all the way down to the previous day's lows, got bought back up, and now we're just kind of floating back. Remember, we're going to be looking to see if the triple Qs puts in a lower high first to see if that's going to kind of show us that there are sellers coming back into that. If you take a look at the IWM 15-minute chart here, rallied up a bit, tried to break past the previous day's highs, failed, rolled all the way back down to previous day's lows, got a bounce up, and now we're chopping around the opening price. So, again, some more weakness there. As far as stocks to watch goes here, we had some great stocks on the radar this morning. Our first trade of the morning that we talked about was Newmont Mining, with the gold sector being in play this morning. We were looking at some of these gold miners, and Newmont Mining set up a great trade to get involved into the long side. We got long this Newmont Mining around 39, was it 39.47? 39.47, had a little bit of trouble around these 65s, but the momentum came in and it actually made a nice move to 40.20. So a nice little 50, 60 cent winner right there. We also had a call. We also had the call in the ES to the short side. And let me check one more last thing here on my system. And yeah, so Newmont Mining was a decent trade that we called out for the opening trade. We had this nice little trade in in Best Buy, which worked out for a little bit because it was showing some relative strength to the market. Then it kind of crapped on itself after not being able to break past 2060. But we called the Best Buy for a long right here at 30. Was it 38? And it made a nice little move up to 58. So a little 20-cent gain there. But the whole thing was that this stock was showing some relative strength compared to the market. So you at least kind of knew that you had a nice little underlying bid to kind of help you in the stock to kind of support that. But then once it was not able to break past 2060, which was a daily trigger, double topped up here. The sellers came in and now it's right back down. But we'll continue to watch it. The daily chart looks pretty good on it, so we'll just continue to watch it. May need to consolidate a little bit up here. But aside from that, we're going to be watching these markets today to see if the sell side continues. Goldman Sachs is down $1.80 from the opening price. Apple down $3.89 from the opening price. Amazon strong stock today. IBM showing some relative strength, and then keep an eye on the miners. All right, folks, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys after the bell for the After the Bell market summary. Make sure you check out the website, wallstreettrading.com. If you're interested in trading with our firm, contact me at ccooper at wallstreettrading.com. We have a lot of resources and education stuff for you guys here, along with the best rates on the street, best commission rates on the street, and high profit splits for you all out there. All right, have a great day, guys.